Hello everyone, welcome back. This is a little bit of a different video. I always feel like I have to adjust this. Is that better? We went through this a while ago, and by a while ago I mean like maybe 2 weeks from me filming this. It's afternoon. You can probably see some light coming through behind my shade over there. Today, when I'm recording this, is December 16th. I have had to check the date so many times because I can't. It's that time of year where I'm like, what day is it? What time is it? What year is it? It's 2025. We're at the end of 2025. I hope you all are having a great year. I've had a great year. If you're watching this when it comes out, if you're watching it in the future, I hope you're doing good. I'm alright. This is gonna be kind of like a hodgepodge of things. I want to talk not only just about my year, but like in general. I have some Lush stuff that I want to show off. I did some errands today. I did some cute little errands. I went to Lush and I went to Trader Joe's. We're gonna get to that in a minute though. I found out earlier this year, I'm gonna like backtrack, but I found out earlier this year, I did an ancestry DNA test. I turned off the matches, like the people that I am about half Ashkenazi Jewish, and I know that that is different. Being ethnically Jewish is not the same as being raised in the faith and the culture. I understand that, I know that, please like don't come at me. I have been though exploring my heritage. You may have watched the ACB convention recap video that I did, which is the one that came out before this, if you're watching in chronological order, like as I'm putting these out. And I mentioned that Ankar and I went to a Shabbat service. I dragged him there, which is not entirely true. He did want to go, but I wanted to go more than he did, mainly to see like what it was about. I figured that we were at the hotel, why not go, because they do one every year. I had never been to one. It was all in Hebrew. I think I said in that video that we were late. We walked in maybe like 5 or 10 minutes after it was supposed to start because we couldn't find the room that it was in. We ended up running into a hotel employee and she took us to where it was. We walked in a little later. They started, I think, like early because it was in the program to start at like 10:30. They were like more than halfway through, I guess, like by the time we had walked in. It sounded like, I don't know, but it was fine because like we stayed there after and like chatted with people and stuff like I had said in my ACB video. So like that was good to like, get to meet people. Anyway, when my parents were trying to have kids, they found out that my dad can't have kids, and at the time there was a program at one of the Boston hospitals that I think, like from what I understand, resident doctors or something could like volunteer to be like a one and done donor. So they went through that. And at the time, everybody told my parents not to tell me. And like at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because like my dad is my dad. But you know, my mom did tell me later on. I was like, okay, like, I mean, you know, my dad is my dad. I did an ancestry DNA test because I was curious about like my heritage. And I turned off the matches, like I said, because I didn't want to see if people on the donor side did it because like I don't want contact. So it came back with my results. It told me what I already knew about my mother. Mostly Italian, a little bit of Spanish, Eastern Mediterranean. Okay, like I knew that. And then it was like 49% Ashkenazi Jewish, 1% Russian, which was a shock to me. I had bought the test over the holidays of 2024, like after Christmas, because it was like a half off sale. I guess like Ancestry was doing a sale or whatever. I got the test. It sat in my desk drawer for like 4 months because I was like kind of nervous about it. I was like dancing around it. And then, you know, I did it. I sent it off. I got the results in my little email and it said that. So I've been talking to a lot of people in my friend group who are Jewish, like they were raised Jewish. And I know like in Orthodox and conservative parts of Judaism, I don't count because like the Jewish part of me came from the father, not the mother. But I don't know because like I've been having a little bit of a religious crisis. Not like so full blown, I'm not spiraling. It's been something to think about because like I was raised Catholic. I did the whole thing. I went to the first Holy Communion. I went to confirmation. I did CCD every week or whatever. Sometimes there was a summer program that we did instead of doing it throughout the year, like depending on what grade we were in. I don't consider myself Catholic and I haven't for a long time. I believe in God, but I don't know like what I consider myself. Like I just know that I believe in God. I was talking to someone who's Reform and he said if you want to be Jewish, but like that's his philosophy. And I was talking to another friend of mine who is also Reform and she said, you know, it doesn't really matter, like that's your genetics, and she's right. It is my genetics, but it's also like a new side of me that I've been exploring. So like for example, right now today it's the third night of Hanukkah. I feel weird because like I know Hanukkah's a minor holiday. I wanted to do something in my own way to acknowledge it, so I made sufganiyat, and I'm pretty sure I'm butchering the pronunciation of that, but jelly donuts. I'll stick a picture in right here. If you follow me on social media, you probably saw them. They were easy because I took the easy way out. I used like the Pillsbury biscuit dough. I fried them in oil. I do need to pop them in the oven though when I do them in the future because they were not 100% cooked on the inside. They were a little gooey, but they tasted good. Put some strawberry jelly in them, dusted them with powdered sugar. They're great. This year, I'm not really feeling the Christmas spirit. I don't know if it's because like I'm single for the first time in 6 years. I talked about this a little bit on my gaming channel in a video that just came out like the day before I'm posting this one. So I don't know if it's because of that or if it's just because like I have to travel now like for the holidays to go up to Boston and see family and stuff, which is fine because we're able to spend the holidays with our family, but I'm looking forward to the day where we don't have to travel again because like I am moving back up to Boston at some point. I don't know when. This is just me talking. I don't even know what I'm saying. An update though on the situationship that I think I mentioned in like the resurfacing for a life update video that I did. I'll link that up in the cards and whatever down there in the description. There's no situationship. I tried to maintain a semblance of friendship with the man and he's kind of been a ghost. So like I've kind of ghosted. Like it's like chit chat here and there through text messages, but he's seeing someone else that is more locationally available to him, which is fine, and like we never would have worked out anyway in the long run. I think it would have been nice like to hang out and whatever like in person at the conventions and wherever we would meet, but it wasn't meant to be and it's fine. So here we are. It is what it is. I was upset for a bit because like ultimately, even though he said he did like me and have feelings for me, he did choose someone that was closer to him. But I'm over that. I'm over him. We're moving on. We're moving into 2026 with a good outlook. We have to have a positive mental attitude. So here I am. Today I went to Lush. The Lush that is near me is not super near me, but that's all right. I got what I wanted. I have all this next to me. I got 2 of these, the Sufgania scrub. This is the littler one, and I got like the bigger one. I'm opening it now. It smells so good. It's like a pink and white spiral scrub. The camera like really makes it look vibrant. I really like it. It smells kind of fruity but also sugary. I don't know how to describe it. It smells like when I made the donuts, funny enough. The rest of the stuff has seals on it, but I know what it smells like. I'm pretty sure it should be sealed anyway. Yeah. I got several travel shower gels. This is Posh Chocolate. Smells like chocolate. I have a little teeny tiny one of these. I think that's even smaller in like a gift set that I got myself last year around Christmas. I think it was like during the Boxing Day sale. They gave me like a 10% off coupon. I got like 3 gift sets, so I got like 3 10% off coupons in the gift set. I was able to use one today because they don't stack, which is fine. She would have done like a couple of separate transactions, but now I have 2 more that I can use because they're good until the end of 2026. And I got 2 of the little travel size Yognog shower gels. I think you can kind of see the glitter. The lighting in here is weird. I need to get better at lighting, but it's like a golden color with some glitter in it. It smells kind of like, I don't know how to describe it, almost like a baked good, but like not super sweet, like not chocolatey. It doesn't smell like marzipan. I don't know. I got a couple of things for my mother that I'm not going to show because sometimes she watches these videos. I got a little tiny sample of the Snow Fairy body lotion. I cannot stand Snow Fairy at all. I don't like the scent of it. It sickens me. So I'm gonna give this to somebody who will enjoy it. That's not me. Last but not least, I got the Shamash, don't kill me for the pronunciation, Bubble Bar Melt. Was out for their Hanukkah range, just like the Sufgania scrub and a little wax melt thing that was really cute. I don't know what the wax melt smelled like. It was hard for me to like figure it out. This looks a little questionable. I'm not gonna deny that, but it's a little dome, I guess, on the bottom, which is the bubble bar, with like the melt sticking out at the top as like a flame, and the melt can come off like this. I just removed it, and it smells really good. It smells like very cinnamony and warm, and I like that it's 2-in-1 essentially. I'm not a bubble bar person necessarily, like I'm not really a bubble bar girly, but I do like this, and I like that the melt comes with it too, so like it really is a 2-in-1. I wish that they had a bath bomb. I know in years past they had a bath melt that looked like a piece of gelt, and that was cute. I think it literally was called Gelt Melt. I don't know why they don't have it this year. They had a gift that was like, I think a little scrub maybe. and the Shamish Bubble Bar bath melt thing, and I think like a little thing of the Posh chocolate. I can't remember. It was something like that. And like the Posh chocolate, this is available all year. This is not just for the holidays. I think that there's the lotion that's available like only in a gift set, because I have that gift set with this and the lotion, and I think there's like a spray. There's also like a body wash that is the Posh chocolate that is kind of like a mixture of a scrub and like a wash, like a shower gel. I don't know how to describe it. I've used it in the past and I like it. It doesn't really exfoliate, so it's not really like a scrubby scrub, but it's nice. It smells good. This really does smell like chocolate. I love it. I love this thing. I went to Trader Joe's, like I think I said earlier, because I wanted to get some latkes. We have some of the Costco like cauliflower latkes. I didn't know that they were latkes. They just said cauliflower fritters, but I think like below it said that they were latkes or whatever. I liked them. I had some. We had some for dinner, like with dinner a few nights ago, like last week or whatever. And then the next morning there was some left from like what was made for dinner that I had for breakfast. They were kind of dry. At the time we didn't have any sour cream or applesauce, and I'm not a sour cream. Well, I like sour cream, but like I'm lactose intolerant, so I need to get like the lactate one or whatever, but I'm not an applesauce girly. Maybe if I had it with the latkes I would like it, but like applesauce by itself, I don't know. I'm just not like a big fan of it. I don't really like apple juice that much either. So I got like 3 boxes of the frozen latkes from Trader Joe's. They only have 8 in a box and they were cheap. And I got 2 of the chocolate babka loaves, which the babka is available year round. And there was a guy sampling these little like cookie things. They were like Belgian waffle cookies with a cannoli dip, and he was sampling them. And I liked the cookies. The dip was fine. I just wasn't a huge fan of it. I really liked the cookies more. And he was like, oh, you know what I do is I will melt some chocolate and dip them in that. And there was this like older woman next to me who was like, I think she was trying one, and I think she also picked up a box like to buy. And she was like, oh, don't tell me that. And I was like, yeah, I would do like Nutella or something with them, like melt a little bit of Nutella and then dip them in that. So I bought a box of those cookies. So like it wasn't a grocery haul, it was a snack haul. And I'm okay with that because I tried the babka from Food Lion, which is the grocery store chain that we have where I am. It was alright, but it dried out really fast, which is weird because like we had it for less time than we had the Trader Joe's one the last time that I got the Trader Joe's one a month ago or whatever. And the Trader Joe's one didn't dry out at all. So I'm glad that I got more of the Trader Joe's babka, and I'm gonna freeze one of them. We all like it though, so we'll all eat it. I've had some job prospects. I don't really want to talk about them right now. Things are kind of up in the air. I read 27 books this year. I guess I should do like a book thing, like a book video, like recapping my 2025 in books. This would have been the video to do it because this is the last video I'm posting of 2025. I'm taking a break. There will be a post going out tomorrow, like the day after this video goes out, on this channel as well as my gaming one. I'm not posting Christmas Eve day or Christmas Day or New Year's Eve day or New Year's Day. There will be gaming content on the 26th and January 2nd, and then like regular stuff is going to come out the week of the 5th, so we'll be back to normal. I don't have it like in my brain right now to talk about all the books I read, but a lot of them were great. Some of them were kind of subpar. I actually did stop reading a few because I didn't like them. Do you guys ever do that? Anyway, I feel like I've talked for so long about I don't even know what. I'm still waiting for stuff to come in the mail, Christmas gifts that I've ordered. This coming weekend we have a family Christmas party that we're going to, so that'll be fun. I hope you guys have a lovely holiday season, whatever it is that you're celebrating, and a lovely end to your year. If you're watching this when it comes out, we're gonna pick back up in January with some stuff, maybe doing some book chats, maybe that relationship auditing video that I talked about. I don't know, we'll see. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not following me on my gaming channel and want to keep up with relevant things that are going on in my life, because I do use some of that as a podcast sort of thing, follow that. Always linked down in the description. Please leave any comments, feedback, suggestions, whatever down below. Like and subscribe here if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!